you guys share the same soul. You are in two separate bodies. You are two different people, but in consciousness, you guys share the same soul. So you do have the same desires and wants. Okay. Is it okay for you to think about your specific person all the time? Am I ruining my manifestation with my specific person if I always think about them? Am I pushing them away and chasing them in my energy if I'm thinking about them all the time? Before I get into this, if you do love me, my content, my channel, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps me grow. I do appreciate you for that. And of course, if you want me to help you manifest anything related to your true love, mirror soul, specific person, I'm talking about deep soul connections, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to my website, coreunion.com, and you can book either a single session or a package. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to me. Excuse me, we'll get back to you with my next available session. I've applied this in all areas of my life. Basically, when I experience the opposite of what I want, I manifested homes, cars, successful business bringing in over $100,000 a month previously with my interior design business as a literal real life experiment just to prove that manifestation was actually real. I don't say those things to brag and to boast. I just say those things to share with you that when you live from, say, let's call it living from the realm of the quantum field. Sometimes when you're learning how to manifest, and a lot of you learn this through the pain that you felt with your true love, your specific person, because you met, you recognize that this was your true love. You could feel it. It was like a soul recognition inside of you. How I felt when I first saw my mirror soul, and anything else that I really, excuse me, that I really, felt deep down in my heart and soul. I trust that piercing feeling in my soul. I know that that is my guidance. Okay, so I went off track a little bit. That's okay. You want to live more so from alignment. That doesn't equate to needing to spiritually bypass and worry if your mood dips or if you have a fluctuation in, if one moment you do your inner work in the morning and then later on in the afternoon you feel your mood is dipping and you feel a little off, you start to feel this energy, and then you get worried thinking that you're ruining your manifestation because you're not maintaining this happy high vibration. That's an example of living from the 3D experience in fear, in separation consciousness, not realizing that infinite potentials exist, all creation is already done, and you're simply tuning into selecting, choosing, and sticking to that decision once you made that decision in the morning when you've tapped in to do your inner work. Sometimes what happens is people will tap in and do the inner work. And if it feels good, it's working. If you believe in it, it's working because you are that powerful. When you tap in and do the inner work in the morning, then something happens and your mood dips. You automatically start to get fearful, thinking you're not maintaining the state with your person. And then you literally attach to fear, thinking that you're ruining everything. But this has nothing to do with your true love. This has nothing to do with your specific person. This is probably just that your mood is dipping a little bit because you are human. So let's say that you tap in the morning, connecting with gratitude, taking all that power on within yourself. And I would also go into different mindsets of loving yourself, obviously knowing your power, success, money, health, and the relationship, all different relationships. And then, of course, the relationship with your person too. So sometimes you guys ask, share how to do the inner work. And I just did. Okay. So when you do that in the morning, all throughout the day now, you want to live from that consciousness. Sometimes what happens is, which is normal and natural, you'll be living your life now, you're trying to avoid every little thing because you don't want to be triggered because you're fearful if you get triggered, you're somehow going to ruin your manifestation with your true love. But that already exists, so you can't ruin it. You can delay it, but you can't ruin it because it already exists. It already is there in the quantum field. Infinite potentials already exist. All creation was already made. Do things that you really love to do in your life. Don't put your life on hold. Don't wait for your specific person. You have to love yourself enough to do the things that you enjoy doing and enjoy your life. When you have a deep trigger, don't attach it to your person. If you're triggered, detach this emotion from your person. Give yourself love, let yourself feel it. Do some revision with the root cause of why you believe that love isn't safe, because that's what got reflected back to you. If you're just wavering, step back in your power, choose again, and then stick to that. And then do things that you enjoy doing and that you love doing every once in a while you're doing everything that I said. So this would mean that you're not putting anything that you desire up on a pedestal as if it's too big for you, because you recognize that you are already whole and complete. You're the creator of your entire life. And you get to choose out of the infinite what you want to experience. So, again, assuming that you did all of those things, then every so often throughout the day, from your imagination, imagine all of the wonderful things that you guys are going to do on the weekend. Another couple hours goes by, maybe just say a few affirmations in alignment with what you want. Another couple hours goes by after work. If you're doing something that they would be doing with you can just sense and feel that they're doing it with you. Midday, if you want to kind of tap in and just meditate for 10 to 15 minutes, or if you want to do some form of a guided meditation, go ahead. I would also suggest, this is just my suggestion, and I know a lot of people are like, well, your body doesn't exist. You're not real. You don't have lungs. You don't have a bloodstream. You don't have a subconscious or a nervous system. You're not even real. Okay, that's not what I teach. If that's the kind of teachings that you like to follow, by all means, you probably need to just go and watch those videos and watch those channels. And it's all good to me. It really, truly, I have no feeling about it at all. You are living in the human experience and your body is real, but everything is changeable. Nothing is fixed and solid. Take care of your body, mind, and soul. Love yourself enough to do that. By the time you go to sleep, assuming that you've been revising, you've been handling your emotions, allowing yourself to just shift right back into your decision, doing things that you love, really living your life fully, allowing yourself to embody already being together with your true love. By the time you go to sleep, you can literally just be grateful for such a wonderful, incredible life and existence. Lay down, give thanks. And if you want to repeat your different end scenes of the things that you're manifesting while you're falling asleep, great. If you also want to imagine that your person is sleeping next to you, wonderful. There are a lot of videos in the Deep Soul Connection playlist. Just watch the other videos to inspire you. If one person can manifest their true love back and be in a healthy, loving relationship, then you can too. It's all of your limiting beliefs that are in the way of that. And don't assign negative meaning that when you're having a lower energy through the day, that you're ruining anything. Sometimes I understand that it's because you're very fearful and your person means very much to you. So I understand you guys share the same soul. You are in two separate bodies. You are two different people, but in consciousness, you guys share the same soul. So you do have the same desires and wants. Doing the inner work, thinking of your person from the end with love and trust is not pushing your person away. It's not that chasing energy. If you stay ruminating on fear and the past and lack and the words, and you stay in that dominantly, then you are simply delaying the relationship with them. Try to just take this on, tap into yourself more powerfully. Realize that you are God, universe, source, the light creator, consciousness, however you want to label that, whatever word you want to label that with, it does not matter. Recognize that you are one with that. You are that having a human experience. This is very intentional. This is the way it was supposed to be. So you don't have to, you don't, you are also a human though. Okay. So you're a multi-dimensional being. Just trust that the end exists and you're doing everything right. Maintain love for yourself. Tap in powerfully in the morning, the way I mentioned earlier in the session. Don't make every single thing about your specific person, your true love, your mirror soul. When you do that, your life in other areas of your life will most likely suffer because you're not feeding all of the areas in your life with power and love. That's why a lot of you feel drained and maybe you're not making the money that you deserve. Maybe you're not living in the home that you want to live in. Maybe you're getting negative experiences in other areas of your life too. It's because you're not prioritizing and tapping in powerfully in the morning of who you truly are. I love seeing people who love each other back together with their true love. If you need me, just reach out. Affirm down below that you have received this message with prayer hands. Excuse me, with prayer hands and heart. I love you so much. I intend that this video was of service. Bye.